guys, thanks for joining me. I recently completed a anxiety workshop which is called the Still Method, and it gave me some really interesting tools to use for managing your anxiety and being able to accomplish the things that you would otherwise not accomplish because of your anxiety. One of the tools that I was given was a thing called ladders. In essence, you pick something that you want to do, but because of your anxiety, you can't. And it's about breaking that down and doing steps to get to that ultimate goal. So for me, it was to sing in front of people again, because since I left college, when I was studying performing arts, when I was 19, I've only done a handful of shows, a handful of auditions, and I had a massive confidence hit, which meant that I couldn't perform in front of people again. My throat would close up and I wouldn't be able to get a note out, and it was horrible. It was just really not nice, because it's something that all my life I have loved singing and loved performing and being in shows and doing all of that. And because of that confidence hit, that meant that I couldn't do it anymore. So on the ladders, I had steps like I needed to get practicing again. So I would pick a couple of songs and I would practice those songs and just practice on my own, okay? Starting off small. And then I needed to practice in front of somebody else. So I chose to do that in the ways of singing up in my bedroom, knowing that my other half is downstairs and can hear me. I sing loud, so there's no getting away from that. And the incremental steps from there were really just get more comfortable singing more and making time to sing more as well, because I haven't made as much time to sing other than when I'm in the car and when I'm driving to work and things like that. So I needed to prioritise the time to do that. So that was kind of the start of the ladders. So I practiced on my own, I practiced with people in the house, and I just kept doing that for a good while, just repeating those steps on my ladders before it kind of got to the last week of the 6-week hurdle of this anxiety workshop. And then I decided I'm going to do it. I'm going to see if I can do it. I didn't actually do the rest of the steps on the ladder, and I did jump quite a few of them to the final thing, but because I had chosen Zombie by the Cranberries, that was my go-to song when I was performing. So I would get up on stage and I would sing that song. It was like, it's ingrained in me. It's one of those songs that once you've got it, you're never going to lose it. It's just, so perfect. So I chose that song because I already had experience singing it in front of people, and it's an awesome song, let's be honest. And I was so nervous before I actually got there. I didn't know, sorry, just checking for the dog. I was so nervous and my stomach was turning, and I just kept reminding myself that I can do this. I've done this before. I can do this. And having a room full of supportive people that want to hear it too made it so much nicer and so much easier as well. This video here, you will see that I managed to do it. Unfortunately, because of copyright rules and all of that, I can't actually show you the video, or I can't show you with the sound, so unfortunately you won't be able to hear me sing. But anyway, I hope you like it.
Nice deep breaths. You can stop and start as many times as you need.
Yeah. I'm going to hold my phone just because it's easier. I'm holding my phone because it means that my brain will stay in the song and not get nervous. And I did just take a deep breath there as well, just to let go of any negative energy that was sitting on my chest. And off I go. I'm actually singing in front of people. But I'm a little bit tense here. I'm a little bit uptight, and I need to let go of that in order to get to the bigger notes. So just keep watching. As you can see, I'm either looking up, looking down, or looking at my phone, just to keep myself there, keep myself in the song, and not let those negative energy, the anxiety, take over. Oh, I went wrong there. But I smiled and I carried on. Look, I'm still going. And I looked at my mum there and she got a little smile as well. So, and I carried on, I still carried on. So I think I'm getting comfortable now. I'm starting to feel like I'm back at it. This is where I was, this is where I used to be. Still looking at my phone, still looking up and looking down, but I do glance out at the crowd that's there quite a few times, I think, just because I'm starting to get comfortable, and that smile there was just that as well. Just getting used to being in front of people and letting them hear my voice again. It's a really strange feeling, but I went wrong there as well. And again, I just smiled and carried on and just enjoyed the process, and just enjoyed being back in that performing mindset again. It was a nice step into doing it again, which is, yeah, it was good to be surrounded by the group of people that were there, that were so supportive and just made me feel really comfortable. That's the reason that this happened. This is, you know, amazing effort from myself to get me here, but the people in the room were the ones that essentially made me feel comfortable enough to be able to do this. So kudos to them. But as you can tell, I'm getting so comfy here. I'm actually looking out, I'm looking over the top of everybody's heads, but I'm looking towards them, which is again where I was when I was performing. I was able to do that. And I'm smiling because I'm nearly there. I'm nearly finished. Here we go. All done, and I just cave, absolutely cave. All the emotions come bubbling to the surface, and yeah. I did it, guys! Oh my god. That bit at the end, guys, oh my god. That was like all the emotions that had been stacked up before I started singing just all came out. And my mum was there as well, so it was even more emotional because she got to see it too. So yeah, it was amazing. And even now, like when I'm thinking about it, it just gives me goosebumps. And when I listen to it back, it's not very often this happens when I record myself, but I did get goosebumps the whole way through it as well, which was so strange because I've never had that before, where I've had goosebumps from my own singing. It's a very weird thing to happen, but it's a positive thing, so I'm looking at the positives and thinking, you know, I did that, and I've been putting it off for so long, and I just had the right tools to push myself and centre myself so that I could actually achieve what it was that I set out to achieve, which was to sing in front of people. And I've done it, guys. I've fucking done it. I'm so chuffed. So anyway, I thought I'd share this before the new year. Ludabelle, come in. Come in. She is over there somewhere. Can you see her? Yeah. Anyway, I wanted to share this with you before Christmas to just remind you that whatever it is that anxiety stops you from doing, make sure that you find a way to make it happen. If it's something that you really want to happen, you can write down the ladders. So you write down step by step how you can get there and ease yourself into it. Don't put too much pressure on, you know, putting doing everything that you have to do to get there instantaneously. It's a process and it is going to take time, so just relax into it and start knocking off each step of the ladder as you go, and you will achieve what you set out to achieve. You just have to believe in yourself, give yourself the room to experiment and try and work out which way's the best for you. But anyway guys, that's it for today. I wish you all a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, and I will see you on the other side.